Good afternoon, everyone. This is going to be a short video. It'll probably be several short videos throughout the week because a lot of this storage now is a lot of different little things on how I store them or how I need to fix some things and work on some storage. One of the big things for me right now is how I'm going to just show you, and it's a mess, okay? This little corner is a mess and I have to work on it. You'll see that I have this shelf here and it goes all the way down. Well, there are two shelves that I put on top of each other and then I put two side by side there. Now, and then I have my cubby, and this part is the scary part because it's what I'm trying to get more organized. The problem with these cubbies is they don't hold an awful lot. I'm not going to get rid of the big cubby one, but those small ones that are, I'm trying to move it very slowly, guys. Those small ones are kind of a useless space. They don't, because I can't put certain size boxes in them. Very limited what I can put. So my birthday's coming up, and I know two of my friends are going to ask me what I want for my birthday. And I have, IKEA has these great bookshelves. I have two over on my other side of the room that I keep all my books. And I have a lot of books. I love to read. I don't keep every book I've read, but I keep my favorites. And so I want one of those so that I can maybe figure out better situation, especially for like my lace that I'm trying to keep in this cubby, and I'm limited. I can only get 2 bins. So I'm thinking I need to get those beautiful boxes that have the flip up lid and do a nice accordion style for my lace. And then that can sit in that shelf in replacing of those items. So it's one of the things I'm looking at. But today we're going to talk a little bit about button storage. I find for me, I love them in the jars. I need to color, maybe put something on the top of my jars to make them look pretty. Da 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 da. So I just have jars. This one's got all kinds of colors in it. This one here, this one I got it cleaned up, it's still sticky. But that's actually how I bought the jar. I bought it like that with those color buttons in it. And then this one isn't really, let me see if I can open it. I'm holding my phone today. I'm going to put it down. You're going to see a black screen for a second. Sorry. Sometimes with this, I wished in this one is like a lot of random. I've got some beads and different. I had bought this and I was going to take the beads off of it because it kind of pinches my skin instead of wearing it. But now it kind of fits better now that I've been starting eating properly. But I have all kinds of like different like charm things, and that's more of that type stuff in there. But I have all my jars, and you'll see, and then I have a jar of ribbon back there. That's scrap ribbon. Now I need to get a bigger one, and an open one. I think Lori showed how she does her scraps in like a big open type. I think hers is plastic. I thought I might get a glass, really pretty glass vase and put my scraps in it, some of my smaller pieces or something. And I thought, oh, that'll look pretty like a decoration sitting on the shelf. That's kind of, where I thought I would go with that. Now, what I do, and I'm going to move you along here, is on my desk. Right now it's sitting here on another thing I'm going to show you. I keep this one that I bought. I put some more buttons in it, but I bought it and it was just all pink buttons because I use a lot of pink, right? So when I saw that at a used store, I'm trying to get the rest of the sticker off so it looks prettier. And then I bought this one at the Dollar Tree, and I have a different range of colors in here. So I keep it handy for when I'm working on projects. So I'll just move it over onto my desk when I'm working. Right now I've been keeping it off because I've been showing other things. Now here is my big problem. And I think this is a problem with a lot of people who print digitals and other things, because I'm caught up in a mess. I'm a messy worker. I know that. I don't have a problem with that. I'll admit that. But I get stacks of paper. Some of this is paper. It's just because where I had this stored, the rest is down the bottom. But I'll be working, and I'll just show you this pile. Oh, I better do a better job of showing you. I have 2 glasses of water on my desk. That's my cat's drinking water. They only drink out of a glass on my desk. I bought a fountain. And like things like, I don't know, I'm going to try turning this. I should have not flipped it sideways, and that's going to screw up when you see the video. But I have where I printed tags onto paper, and I'm going to cut those out and probably cover them. That's my goal with those. Now I have a lot of that. And as you can see, it's just all kinds of envelopes that I don't want to throw out because I'm going to stamp on it, because this has got a real fibery feel to it. And I'm trying not to flash too much to the front, so I think stamped images is going to be nice on that. This is a piece of cardstock I folded in half, and I can't remember even what I was going to do with this. Just some cardstock, tissue paper, a dyed paper I got in a Happy Mail is here. Something I did sitting there, a piece of dyed paper that I did. As you can see, it's like scraps, bags, a piece of cardstock, a big butterfly, envelopes, dyed cue card, more dyed paper. Some of this I was doing it from a journal, and the journal I worked on I didn't like. It was my first journal ever. So like it has this graphic line on the other side. But it's still a good piece of dyed paper. Same with this. I put a leaf on the bottom. So, but I had taken that journal apart, and then it all sits here. Some other stuff I was trying that I didn't like how it turned out. And it's just kind of more dyed paper sitting in this pile. I stamped all of this, and then I photocopied it. But I photocopied it on something I shouldn't have photocopied it on. But I don't want to throw it out. So, just a random digital I printed. Oh, envelopes. See, it's just, and then it goes into cardstock, and then this paper, and then it's got large doilies, and look, then it's got a digital, half a digital I did. But that's not the only pile I have. This one I neatly piled piles on top of piles on my table over there of things to take care of. Well, since then, on the top of my printer, I have another pile. And then I have a drawer. It's supposed to be my project drawer papers. And it's full of papers, and I don't know what is down in it. And not only that, but I have a files here, and I've got 3 files where I think I cleaned off my desk and just stuck random stuff in it. I'm going to move this slowly. I don't know how to fix that. Let me put something here pretty for you to look at instead of blank. So that is something I really need to work on, because I think it's hindering me in getting my rest of my projects done, because I've got these piles of papers everywhere, and especially on my bookshelf, and they're just sitting there. Or for instance, I'll show you my basket that is supposed to have just my like gemstones in it. I stuffed stuff in it. The ribbon is exploded over beside it, which underneath I think I had my few ruffles in it. So in cleaning trying to organize one area, stuffed it into another area that was already clean. So I'm losing this battle. I'm really losing it. I really set out January to really, my journals just need to be standing up. Some of it stayed nice, my books, and I'm trying to do it slowly. They stayed nice, and there's some down below. Now I have 2 mirrors there because one is I do here at my desk all the time, my makeup and my plucking of my eyebrows and trimming of my bangs. And then the other one came out of my bedroom because I needed a bigger mirror. So some of it stayed in place, but within the organizing, and like those are some that's my box of random stuff I threw in there, and then stuff I'm working on. I just I don't know what to do anymore, guys. I'm trying to be organized and I feel like I'm creating a bigger mess at the moment. So I know that January for me, let's get organized, is going to continue into February for me. And what I'm hoping to do by the end of February, I'll have everything finalized and I can show you. But this week, I'm going to show you little things that I do have done. Like, for instance, my buttons. They're done, other than one jar. It's got that sticky stuff on. I need to go buy some, I think, Goo Gone or something like that to get it off. And you're seeing my messy desk. That's all kinds of random papers, scraps. There's even snowflakes there because I was working on something for my friends for Saturday. That thing that my computer stands on, it's a junk collector for me. So I have a lot to do. So I'm not going to keep creating events. I just created one in our group, a Junk Journal Craft and Chat. January Let's Get Organized last week. And it's kind of the last week that there will be an event about it. But I'll probably show you stages as I hopefully find my way out of this Let's Get Organized mess I created on the way to get organized through February. And I'll probably just put it on the main page because unfortunately I would put something February, I'm still organizing. But the problem with it is Facebook now only lets you do 2-week events. So I can't keep it on for the whole month of February. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to show you as I finish things up, as I hopefully get this bookshelf and get someone to make it for me and get it up. Which means I probably have a little bit of moving around of furniture again. Ugh. So for me, the Let Get Organized is going to be a journey on through February. But I'm going to get back into, for the group, and my YouTube channel is more crafting videos. I'm going to get some, the thought just went out of my head, swaps. I'm going to get some swaps up and start getting back into that groove. But periodically I'll show you where I'm at. Today is these paper piles. I don't know where to go, what to do with them. I'm really lost with them. Any comments below would be so helpful on how you deal with that as you're working on projects, and maybe you get random pieces here and there and you throw them somewhere off to the side because you don't need any more of it, and you end up with this pile by the time. Sometimes I have 3 to 4 journals on the go. So that is what happens. And I've created a mess. And it's because I do... Sorry, I'm so rude of me to yawn. I am so sorry. But I'm not only working on journals. Sometimes I'm working on things I'm going to put in my shop, Purple Hearts Creations by Chrissy. And I do that for part of the day. And then I stick it aside and I'm going to finish it up tomorrow. Because now it's time to work on, for instance, doing a video. This morning I worked on doing something up. I haven't finished them, but they are coming along. I got some more of these to do, packages of this. I have a packet 1 coming of ladies. They're not in the proper selling form yet. This is just holding them, and a packet 2 of ladies, and they're all done on cardstock. These are things, and I have one with mushrooms and owls. So I have that, and I kind of it's in this box, because it's what I'll finish up tomorrow morning. In the morning, I work on things to get into the store. Afternoon is usually my YouTube channel and things like that. And then evening is working on personal journals, just working on journals to get them finished. So I'm trying to put up my day. So I end up with 3 things happening throughout the day and 3 things all over my desk. So, but how do you guys deal with all the random papers is my question. I'm in desperate need of help. I thought the file thing would be a good idea, but then I stick it in there and I forget to go look at them. So I'm going to pull those out and look at them. I know some of them I do for buttons, some of them I do for flowers, so I might need to start a file up where I keep all the papers for the buttons and all the papers for my flowers, my paper flowers. That might be way, instead of having random papers just sitting on my desk. That's kind of one thought I'm going, but I'm stuck. Do people have this problem, and what do you do to help you keep that organized? I'm looking for help, please. So that's our video today, and I apologize if it's too jiggly, and I know at one point that you're going to be sideways. So if any suggestions, either you can comment below in YouTube, or you can, those that are on Junk Journal Craft and Chat, you can put it in the event and even show me pictures in the event. I know in YouTube you can't show me pictures. And those that aren't a part of our Junk Journal Craft and Chat, we would love you to come join us. And for those in Junk Journal Craft and Chat in the event, if you want to show me how you store your buttons, show me a picture. That'll be an entry. This is our last week for the giveaway, and I have 2 that I've got to do last week's and the weeks before. I've got to get those done, and I'm going to do those tomorrow night, because I got to after I deal with this paper pile, I'm going to get all the names written down in the right place and things like that, and organize my paperwork for that. So and if you show me pictures in Junk Journal Craft and Chat, how you handle your single papers, or some paper storage ideas you have, that'll be helpful. As well, it's coming as I have an idea that I want to do for having papers ready for upcoming journals. So something I saw on how somebody did it, and I wished I remember which one it was. For a while I was watching so many different YouTubers that I've forgotten who, and I'm racking my brain right now, but I can't think. But that's an idea, and I want to set that up this week. So there'll be some more videos coming, short, and I'm hoping to do a couple creative videos this week as well. Maybe even one after. Probably not today, because I need to clean up my messes, so that it's easier to be creative on camera. So please help me. I love to hear your ideas, and in those in Junk Journal Craft Chat, I would love to see your pictures. And every picture that anybody who posts something, your name will go into a draw. All right. Thank you very much, and thank you for your patience. Have a wonderful afternoon, and tomorrow will be Tag Tuesday. What we're doing yet, I don't know. I'll figure something out between now and then. Thank you very much. Bye for now.